Kindergarten, do you know what time it is? It is time to get those fingers moving and exercise. Yes. So you know what that means? It means for this project, we can't use scissors. It's a no scissors project. All right, that means that we need to use these fingers as scissors. First things first, if you go get your toolbox and these materials. Okay, I'm going to write my name on the back so that I do not forget. Mrs. Lebowski. There we go. I'm going to hold our paper tall. See how it's nice and tall? We are going to make a pumpkin scene. But like I said, we cannot use scissors. So we need to take this right here and rip it. You did that with an apple craft before. Now, rip, look at this. This won't rip. So, yeah, get your fingers and you're going like this. Pinch and turn. Pinch and turn. Can you do that for me? Pinch and turn. Great, so let me try that. Pinch and turn. Oh, nice. Pinch. Now, that's too big. That's too big. That might be even a little too small, so we can't do that. We have to make them just right, like Goldilocks, okay? So let's work on getting a pile of orange first. Here we go. I'm going to make a nice pumpkin. Maybe I can use that piece, but I'll put it in the pile. So, here we go. All different sizes. Rip, rip, rip. Okay. Don't rip the green yet. I'm not quite ready for the green. There we go. I have a nice little pile. I might need more, but I'm going to get started. Now, you can draw maybe a little circle if you want to, lightly. You might not even be able to see my circle in pencil. Okay, there we go. Maybe you can if you have really good eyes. But I only did it lightly so that I can cover it up and we won't see it later. Take some of your glue. All right, I'm not going to glue the whole pumpkin yet because by the time I start to cover it up, the glue will dry. So pick a space, like right here maybe, and start working on that. Put down a piece. Put down a piece. I overlapped it a little bit, see? Overlapped because I don't want to see any of that white in my pumpkin. Come back here. There we go. Also, I didn't do this. I didn't put the glue on the paper because then it will get my fingers all sticky. This just works better. And if your glue starts to dry, because you're talking like I am, then just put a little bit more on, right? And overlap. So I have this section done. Look, I see a little bit of my pencil right there. So I'm just gonna go over top. Push it down. Oh, that piece doesn't want to stay because there isn't any glue there. So let's just put a little dab right there and push it down. So that section is finished. Let's come down here, put some more glue, maybe even overlap it on your orange a little bit so that these new pieces will stick. Let's rip that one again. There we go. Looking good. And just keep going. See? I see a little bit of white. I'm going to see if I can cover that up. And it might take a bigger piece to cover it up. There we go. Okay. I am going to finish working on that and then I will show you what's next. I'll be right back. Boys and girls, I finished my pumpkin and ooh, my fingers. But They are definitely stronger now. We are not quite done. This pumpkin can't just sit on this white piece of paper. Pumpkin needs to be in a field. So let's take our green piece of paper and rip some of that. Same thing. Get those twisty fingers ready. And we're going to put our pumpkin in a field. So this time, whoa, I can't get this one up. We're going to start here along the bottom. Again, I don't think I'm going to go all the way across because my glue might dry. Put some grass, vines here for the pumpkin to rest in. Can't be floating. I can't just sit on this white piece of paper. There we go. Maybe two more. Yep. There we go. Almost done. One last thing. My pumpkin needs a stem. I'm going to take that brown and just rip something that looks like a stem. I'm going to put the glue on the paper and put my stem on top. Now I'm going to test that everything is glued down and isn't going to fall off. Let me just push it real quick. Good. And oh, shoo, nothing fell off. If you have a few pieces that do fall off, you might want to glue them back on, or if it looks good without them, that's okay too. Now, I think that I have a pretty big mess here. And if you are like me, you might have a mess too with all different kinds of ripped paper. You have to make sure that that gets into the trash. We don't want mommies and daddies and Grammies and grandpops to have to clean that up. And we don't want our baby brothers and sisters or our dogs or our cats to eat it if it falls onto the floor. So check all around you. Check under your seat. Check by your desk. Get all your scraps. Okay, pick them up. Make sure they make it to the trash can. And then clean up your toolbox for me. Good job. Have a great time.